another client. If you got questions, again, put those questions up here. We had another person to ask, how do I train my ear to sing on pitch? You see, you guys always have these little headphone things. I know that everybody got different kind of headphones, but I like these little old faithful ones. But these headphones, you start listening to warm ups and vocal releases, and listen to it. I used to have one software back in the day. I think it was called Music Ace, and then I had another one. And they have, you have phone apps where you sing into the app. It will let you know. And if you want, inbox me if you want some of that. I'll go back and see if I can find it. When you sing into it, it will let you know how off or how on pitch you actually are. You need to use those tools. And yes, some of them you got to pay for, but some of them are like $5 for the whole year or 99 cents a month. I mean, maybe even $10. But listen, you're investing in your future. When you're investing in these products strengthen and help you to become. Hi guys, we are live on Facebook as well as on YouTube, and you are joining us now inside of Live Lesson. And if you want more things like this, feel free to text me, email me, call me. And for those of us that don't have the information is info like information, INFO. I will text it inside the each one of the chat levels below. Arts at artsinct.org, artsinct.org. All right. But when you I want to go back to what I was saying, which is what I forgot. Somebody tell me, where was I? Who's paying attention? When you are in the process of doing the warm-ups, and when you are in the process of doing the breathing, you need to look at my videos. I got plenty of videos online of how to do the breathing techniques where you lay on the floor, and you put a book on your stomach, and you rise. Guys, you hear people say diaphragm, but the diaphragm is something that's round inside the stomach. It's round. Well, it's surrounded by a mass of body. And then you have the rib cages all the way around. Okay? So it's round. When you do that pelvic tilt, it helps you to be able to breathe and use your core and strengthen your core so you can be able to get what's needed. When you breathe, your shoulders should not come up. We talked about this last week. I just want to touch about that. Your shoulders can't come up. All right? And then you breathe it out. Going back to the apps. Those apps, I'm going to put them inside. If you want those apps, let me know. I'll be more than happy to share with you the information for the apps so you can be able to get where you need to be. Is there anybody that's honest enough? And listen, if you want to be on the live or you have a question, you see the little man with the little picture in his hand, push those buttons. That way I know that you're ready and you want to be able to talk, okay? YouTube, I don't know when they're going to have something so as for us to communicate back and forth with you, but that's okay. So when you are trying to do these things, it will help you. So it'll say, beep, you'll have to match it. Beep, beep, beep. If you're not there with Music Ace, they used to have emojis. You would have to slide the emoji to match the pitch. Beep, 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 beep. It'll let you know if you're correct or not. Okay? Now, that was trying to see if you could hear, because you have ear training and vocal training. Ear training is to see if you can hear to match the pitch correctly. Hear to match the pitch correctly. Okay? So vocal training, then you have to sing to match the pitch. Okay? All right. So therefore, you got to get that ear training. Sight singing ear training is essential. Essential. You know, we're not going to give you all of our nuggets online. You're going to have to pay for some of the nuggets. You know, we're only giving you enough so you can be able to identify and know how to be able to do some things. Now, if you have other questions, feel free to ask me those questions. But now, let's talk about diction. Diction. When you are singing, nobody can understand what you're saying if you don't open your mouth. There are many people that have gifts and talents and they sing beautifully with their mouth closed. Open your mouth. Let people hear what you're saying. Let people hear what you're doing. It's so important because if you open your mouth, we get to hear it. Ah, ah, breathe. Take a nice deep breath with the mouth open. How do we do that? Breathe with your mouth open. Again, those shoulders are down, stomach is filling up. Then let it go. Ah. If you do that, the sound comes from here all the way out. I named my technique, smell my breath. Now, technique's been out for years. I just call it the smell my breath because if you put your hand in front of your face, your breath, you should feel on your hand. When you sing, the air is coming out of your mouth. Did you know that air should precede your sound? So I use this technique. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. The voice went from no sound, dark in the back of the voice sound, to the front and out. Why don't you try that? Again, lifting up. That's here. Using the air here. And it's pulsating like Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. All right, you see my breath rising and falling? That's using the air. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha. All right, then you want that sound to go even further. Take it out. Ah. Now, speed, it is important. The speed of your air can determine the pitch and the volume of sound. The speed of your air can determine the pitch and the volume of sound. When you're trying to sing, because I've heard many choirs, and it disturbs me, where you got 100 kids on stage and you can't hear a thing they're saying. I never look at the children when it gets to that case. I look at the instructor. That means that the instructor needs instruction on helping to get them to get their sound out. Speaking of that, let me say this to you. Whether you are a musician, an educator, or what have you, professional development training for us as artists, teaching is vitally important. Vitally important. I remember Billy DeCosta had something one year, and I was happy to be able to go to it because he's been telling me about VOTM, I think he has. I got to bring Billy on one day, but he has a technique that he was like, Barb, you need to use this. You need to use this. I was like, nah, I disagree with you. I understand where they were coming from and how they were getting some of the sounds and things like that. And I'm a little old school, and I'm okay with being old school because that's who I am. Don't be afraid of who you are. Know who you are. Embrace who you are. Because when you embrace who you are, then you can grow, and then you can enjoy and mature in your gift. All right. So I'm always looking at after having nodules, I look at the healthiness of the voice, and I want to make sure that we get what's needed in order for you to be able to do it and don't abuse the voice. So it's so important for you guys to get what you need. All right. So when you get that sound out, fill it up, hold it, take that hand. Now, because I should do the standing up, but you can do it sitting down. If you're sitting correctly, if you're slunched down, I call it the toilet stool seat. I'm sitting down like I'm on a toilet stool. You know how when you're on the toilet stool, you just relaxed. You got your iPhone in your hand. Some people get them a good book. And by the way, get you some good books and magazines and put them phones down. Enjoy your life in the bathroom. You know, the bathroom is meant to be enjoyed. Remember the bubble baths? All right, I'm getting off my topic. I'm sorry. All right. But while you're doing it, fill it up. Take this hand. Here it goes. Ah. All right. Take that sound and push that sound all the way out. And then bring it back. All right? So make sure you do that. Think about what you're doing. Fill it up. All right? Fill it up. Once you fill it up, guys, make sure you share the video because that way we can help more than just you. We want to help others. Fill up the sound. Ah, ah, ah. You should feel that sound in your whole body. I was just teaching an 8-year-old this week. She's getting ready for America's Got Talent. You'll see her. And I was teaching her about soul. What is soul? And how she gets soul. And how soul is developed. And how you create it. And you hold on to it. And you work it. You got to learn how to be able to use these different techniques and mechanisms. All right? Now, I know I told you I was going to do the diction. I'm going to do it. But I wanted to make sure you knew how to, number one, breathe. Number two, how to get the sound out of your mouth. Get the sound out of your mouth. All right? Even now, tell me, when you hear this voice, this is the chest voice. Chest voice is a voice that you sing and you talk with on a regular basis. Well, some people. Because I don't know if you remember Michelle. Michelle used to talk like this all the time. And this is your head voice. Hello. How you doing? You guys remember? If you remember the head voice is used by Alvin and the Chipmunks. And it is used by Tweety Bird. And it's used by, I'm not sure. You got to help me out on understanding who all uses the head voice. Thank you for joining us. Now, the head voice will take you here and you can slide back down. I'm right here. I'm almost in the belt mix. I'm almost in that mixed voice. I'm still in the head voice, but I brought the voice down. But even now, if I go down even lower, I have transitioned from the chest voice. Now, I'm no longer up here. I'm bringing the voice all the way down. I remember when I was doing, I was in voice therapy. And in voice therapy, they were talking to us about being able to use your voice and don't sit on your vocal folds. So when you have, I don't know if you ever seen I want you to guys, you're on the computers and you're on your phones. I want you, when you have a chance, look at vocal folds. They're like lips. They're like lips. I almost think of it as the vagina. You have two thin lips. When you sing, they vibrate. They vibrate, okay? If you do a lot of that type of thing, it's abusive. It is abusive. We recommend that you swallow. You feel something, a little tickle in the throat, get a little water and swallow. When you're doing a voice, I'm gonna have to hold this one because it wants to act crazy. When you're doing your voice lessons, do not, do not, do not, do not have any kind of salt of any form. You can take a $100 voice lesson and you will be so pissed at yourself and mad for the rest of your life for messing up your own lesson. When you gotta give up the money. They gave up their time, you gotta give up your money because they done took the time to do your lesson. You cannot go walk in the door talking about you trying to eat some sunflower seeds, some potato chips, some French fries. You're going to choke the whole time. Salt dries the voice. Tea dries the voice. Coffee dries the voice. Milk creates phlegm. I'm trying to get you guys to know something. I hope you guys are writing some of this stuff down because this is some serious nuggets. How many people are getting anything out of this? Let me see. Make sure you add your notes on the thing. If you're learning anything, let me see. Give me a thumbs up or something. Let me know. These types of things you cannot have before a lesson. Now, when I get through with you, I'll cook myself some bacon and eat some bacon and eggs and some spinach, whatever it is I'm going to do in that omelet, okay? But these types of things are so vitally important. And you got to make sure that you know what you're doing in order for you to get and prepared. Going to your lesson, especially when you're coming from school or something, you can eat a little something, get a sandwich or something. Just go make sure it's something that you're choking on. And drink plenty of water. When you're having a lesson, drink plenty of water. Behind me, I got plenty of water. All right? So you'll see me drinking it in a minute. But I want to make sure that you understand that. Here is a small technique that I want to give you. Use it. And if you want more, sign up for your own private lessons. As a matter of fact, I am going to do a lottery for people that are in these lessons because in the month of, you got about one more week with me, and then I will transition to one of my other staff members to be able to do some other things with you that are on board with Arts and CT. And it says, if I want my diction to be clear and understood, lips and teeth and tip of tongue will help it to be good. If I want my diction to be clear and understood, lips and teeth and tip of tongue will help it to be good. So you have to articulate. So you hear the, yes, you do. When you're singing afar off, you have to use the concept I told you with the air and the sound, getting the sound out of your mouth along. So now let's use that. Put it on my belly. If I want my diction to be clear and understood, lips and teeth and tip of tongue will help it to be good. If I want my diction to be clear and understood, lips and teeth and tip of tongue will help it to be good. All right. I did that in what? The chest voice, the head voice. I made sure my sound was broad and elongated, using the air in my stomach to project my voice and not here. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about that. When you get here, it is vitally important. If you feel pain, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. You're not supposed to get pain in your voice. I'm trying to hit a note and the note is hurting. Something is wrong. That does not mean that, oh, I just got hurt a little bit. No pain, no gain, not for a voice. You keep doing that, and that something is wrong. By the time you wind up going to whatever voice doctor, ears, nose, and throat doctor you get to, you will be very upset with that something is wrong. So I strongly advise you, when you get to those points, that you make sure you have something right going on for you. I'm sorry, people. I'm trying to help you out. This thing wants to act crazy, and I'm trying to get it to hold up. So if you see in a wall, I'm gonna flick you back around in a second. All right. All right. I hope that helps you a little bit. All right. So when you do that, if I want my diction to be clear and understood, lips and teeth and tip of tongue will help it to be good. That will help you to get where you need to be for addiction. For addiction. All right. Any questions about anything at this time? Please type your questions in. Type in your questions. I think Miss Dawn is heading to the doctor, so she's off. All right. All right. So, guys, I'm just going to recap some things that I have talked about today. And then I'm going to be ending this session. And again, if you want lessons, I'll put the information for Arts and CT down below. We are a nonprofit organization. We'd be more than happy to give your donations as we are in the midst of creating programs for children. These programs help us to produce more and more programs for not just children, but also adults. Okay? So our sessions will be convening at Arts and CT in the month of September, so you can be ready to do that. But one, we talked about how you wake your voice up in the morning. We also talked about your breathing and your breathing pattern. We have 3 channels for you to be able to see all of these things. One is under Barbara Alexander. I know I have some things there. There are many under the Performing Arts Academy of Connecticut. You can see videos there. Please subscribe to our channels on YouTube. This helps us to be able to do YouTube lives, which we are just, I think, about 40 people shy of being able to do our YouTube lives. So we want to be able to do that. YouTube changed it within the last month that you have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to do a YouTube live. In the Performing Arts Academy, Connecticut, PAACT, the account there, which is my Performing Arts Center. It has 950 some odd people that have already subscribed. So please share this on any of your social media, especially if it is helping you. And if you did not get a chance to, take some time and view and watch the streams, because it will benefit you in the long run. All right. With your breathing, practice your breathing. If you say, Babs, how long should we be practicing a warm up before we transition into going into singing something? Reality, guys, if you do your warm-ups, you're doing them correctly with your breathing, your yarning, your lip trills, when you're doing the ones where you rise up and you're using the frontal lobes of the face and using their face mask and all those different things. When you're doing those things, it's vitally, vitally important that you take time to do about 15 to 20 minutes of it. Get that voice up. Get some voice warm. You'll feel it. And you should always feel like a nice soothing in the throat. All right? Sing from here. Ha, 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 ha. Here. Ha, 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 ha. That hurts. All right? I can feel a difference. Yeah, you still laugh, but you can tell when it start hurting here. Because when it start hurting here, you're doing it wrong. All right? You have a natural mechanism in the body that gives you telltale signs of what you're doing and how you need them to happen. Use the mechanisms that God has given you so you can be able to get the assistance needed so you can grow. All right? This has been Babs Alexander. Michael Scott, well, how are you? So this has been Babs Alexander with Arts in Connecticut. And we want you guys to continue to share the video. If it has helped you, please leave comments below. Help us to help you. If it's more things you want to know, let us know. If you are in another country and you're looking for online lessons, we're doing them now. We got some set up for Israel coming up soon. Australia is already having their weekly lessons. We shared some with you. You guys, listen. You see people that need something, then help them out. All right? We appreciate your business. Thank you so much. We hope that we have helped you. The information for Arts in Connecticut, I am now going to leave in each one of your feeds. If you want private lessons, then please inbox us or send us direct messages or IM us or however way you want to do it. I have to do a special shout out to my roommates for helping us have one more machine. I actually need one more. We're going to find out. I don't know if it's Hootsuite or what, but it's one of these where you can broadcast live over all of them. You know, I'm not the professional when it comes to all of this technology. You give me singing, that's a different story. All right, but I will be talking to them how you're able to broadcast live over all three of them at one time and be able to get the information you need so you can benefit from it. If it's something you want to do and you're too embarrassed to type it here, that's fine. Inbox me. I'll be more than happy to help you. All right? Information is info, I-N-F-O, at arts, ARTSINCT.org. Our phone number is is in America, area code 1-203-444-2010. Oh, no, that's my number. Don't call me. Wait a minute. 203-936-8567. 203-936-8567. And there will be someone there to assist you. Okay? Upcoming in Arts in Connecticut, while I have you, we are in the process of getting the theater directors. The theater directors will be running class after class after class. From 9 o'clock to 9:45, it will be Tiny Tot Theater. From 10 o'clock to 11:30, it will be Big Kids Theater. That's ages 6 to 12. From, 10 o'clock to 11:30, from 11:45 till 1 o'clock, it will be Teen Theater. And then from 1:30 to 2:30, it will be adult theater, and their time may be extended. Now, these times may vary depending on which directors and what they're doing at that time. All right. So we're in the process of getting some licenses for some shows, but right now, I think we need to learn the basics, going back to the basics. If you ask someone in your repertoire, I want to be a singer. What are you doing to become that singer? Where is your book with sheet music in it? Where is your headshots? What are you doing to become successful so you can make things happen for yourself? I want you guys to think about these things. I want you to look to see what you have. Let me see what you're doing, and let's make it happen. All right? Talk to you later. And thanks again for joining us. This has been Arts and CT Corporation, which is located at 64 Ridge Street in Milford. All right. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. And yes, because somebody said, can you guys come to us? We can. If you have a choir or some kind of group that you want us to send an artist to you so you can be able to benefit from any of the things that we're doing. If you want a professional development training, and I don't care where you are, if you're in another country, you know, of course, you got to pay for our travels to get there. Okay. But we will come out to you and do those professional development trainings. I've been traveling from state to state to be able to do some of these adjudications and so forth. Okay. Looking forward to talking with you soon. Bye-bye. Now, we're just with you. YouTube. If you like the information that was given to you, I'm going to ask you to hit the subscribe button. And that subscribe button, and put comments in the link below to let us know how you, one, did it benefit you? Two, is it something else you want to see? Three, what we can do to help you become more successful. All right, we're here from you. Yes, I am the owner of the Performing Arts Academy of Connecticut, and I am the founder of Arts in Connecticut. All right, so right now I've been just giving tools and nuggets from Babs free online voice lessons, so I can be able to get you things that you need to empower you to take you to the next level. All right, so hopefully many of these live chats will get a chance to be saved and looked at from time to time. But if not, then we will get that opportunity to be able to do it at another time. Here's the email address. If you want to contact us, feel free to do so, and we'll be more than happy to help you. This is Arts in Connecticut, under the umbrella I'm doing right now. Right now you are on the Performing Arts Academy of Connecticut. However, because I am the overseer of both, I'm giving you the information that's needed. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you contacting us, and feel free to come back again. I will be back on next week. And I have some traveling coming up. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any lives in while I'm in that process. But we will be continuing to do this. All right, without further ado, thank you.